Hello YouTube. So today I wanted to talk about why jealousy is such a bitch. I apologize that I look dead. I apologize that my eye's lazy. I just don't feel like putting my makeup on until I have to go to work later. So there's that. Um, I just wanted to discuss jealousy for a minute because I was feeling so jealous these past couple months of my friends and of people who've got it all. And it's just not healthy for you. And I have been saving money for a new car, because I was driving a 1996 Grand Cherokee that my father bought for me, which I'm very grateful for. 2 years ago, I put 20,000 miles on that bad boy, loved her to death, still do, and I was cleaning her out this morning, getting ready to put her up for sale, and just a sad feeling, she was my first car, my daily driver, and we really had a connection. There's nothing like your first car, like there really is nothing like your first car. I loved it so much, and all my friends agree. Like they're attached to their cars, and when they're like gonna be gone, like it sucks, because it's your car. You know what I mean? You got the keys, and it's like freedom at last. And I remember when I got it when I was 18, and I fell in love with it immediately. And it's such a piece of shit. Stalls out every time you start it. You'll go down the block and go zzz, 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 and the tires were completely bald towards the end. The AC knob stopped working, so it would be like the AC worked, but it would be like in the off position, and the AC would be blasting, and you would have to like mess around with it to turn it off. The ABS light was on for a year, but nothing ever happened with that. It cost a lot to fix. It broke down a few times on me, but when I really needed it most, it never pooped out on me. So, I'm very grateful for that car, and I will always miss it. But I got a new one, and I saved my money for this car, and this is my car. I paid for this car. And yeah, I love it. It's a 2003 Ford Ranger XLT, four-wheel drive, and it's a super cab and all that good stuff. It's in great condition. It's got 80,000 miles on it, which is like right in my range of mileage that I wanted, which for a 14-year-old car is great. That's good mileage for a 14-year-old car. And I did a lot of research on Rangers. They have like a cult following and everything, and it was like my dream, and then like it was hard to find one, so I was just like, whatever, let me swallow my pride and get like a Honda Civic. And so I was gonna get a Honda Civic, and then my cousin works in North Carolina at like a used car place, and my mom was down there visiting my aunt, and she was like sending me pictures, and she was like, I can get you a car for a good price here. And we found this bad boy, and she didn't know how to describe it, so she didn't say Ranger, because I know the Rangers, and I know like most of the Ford pickup trucks, like the different kinds. And so she was like, it's an Edge something 4x4 something, and I was like, all right, just send me a picture. And it says there's a little Ranger emblem, and I was like, it's a Ranger, and I got a great price for it. And I'm very happy with it. It's everything that I wanted. It's so hard to find the 4-liter V6 engine, the four-wheel drive, it goes into four-wheel drive, the super cab, the great condition that it's in, the low-ish mileage for the year, because I stopped making them in 2011, they're coming back in 2019, they're going to be shitty, blah, 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 whatever. So, I found everything that I wanted in this truck, and it's silver, which is, like, not my ideal color, but, like, we can't have everything, but I'm, like, warming up to the silver. I think it's kind of cute, and, the paint is amazing, everything's in great condition, and I just love it so much. And so I'm so glad that it found me. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. But what I really wanted to get into this video was that jealousy is just such a bitch, and it just drags you down. It's not no one else. It drags you down. And what I found, like with myself personally, I have always like worked for a lot of the things that I have. Not everything, of course. My parents are very good to me, but I have worked for a lot of the things that I have, and towards the end, like the past year or so, like I've been paying for everything on my own car. Speakers blew. I got new speakers, and I got them installed. I paid for all that, and I've been paying for the little things that need to be done to the car for the past year, and it's like expensive. But it's nice to know, like, hey, I got these speakers installed. I did this, I did that, and I paid for that. You know what I mean? And it's like more rewarding when it's something that you bought yourself, or that you put time and money into yourself, instead of like someone else just doing it. Because I can say, like, that pickup truck out there, Like, that's mine. And I paid for that shit with my hard-earned fucking waitressing money that I have been busting my ass all summer for. And, yeah, like, that's mine. I paid for it. And it's, like, such a nice feeling that it's, like, I worked hard for this car, and I'm going to take care of this car, and this is my car. No one is allowed to drive it. And I love it. And, I was feeling very jealous of my friends, particularly, like, my best friend, because things just come easier to her. She has more money than I do. Her dad pays for, like, her car and all the things that need to be done with it. So it's just, like, you know, a little, like, it was bothersome to see. And she knew I was saving for a car. You know, I've been talking about it for a long time. And then her dad got her a car because she needed a new one because she goes to school in Florida. So she needed one to take to and from Florida because her old one was just, the other one that she had was just not working out for her. And he got her a car. And I was just like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, I'm over here busting my ass and, like, my friends just get shit. And most of my friends, like, have more money than me. Not that I'm, like, poor or anything, but they have, like, more money than me. You know what I mean? To spend on other things besides, like, the necessities. So, they had nicer cars than me and all this stuff, and I was just like, being such a jealous bitch. And jealousy just causes, like, resentment. And, like, you know, why am I going to be resentful towards my best friend? Like, she's my best friend. Like, and I was, like, taking it out on her a little bit, and, like, it's not like she did anything, you know what I mean? But she's not going to apologize for the money that she has or what her father does for her, you know what I mean? Like, it's just stupid. And it's not fair to that person when they didn't do anything wrong at all. It would be another thing if they were, like, fucking throwing it in my face, but she wasn't. She never did. She's never like that. And, yeah, and getting this car and, like, saving my money for a car and realizing, like, how good it feels to know that, like, this is mine and I paid for it. You know what I mean? I love that feeling. And I'm kind of, like, I have, like, pride in a way. And, like, my mom was just like, if I win the lotto, I'm going to pay off your auto loan. And I was like, no, I'm paying off my own auto loan. Because I put money down, but not all the money. And I'm just going to I took out an auto loan. The car's actually under my mom's name, but I co-signed because I can't, like, I couldn't do it myself because the interest rate would be too high. Which I really wanted the car to be under my name, but one day it will. But I'm too young for all that now. And so the car's under my mom's name, and I'm paying the auto loan, which is pretty inexpensive. And it's a nice feeling to know that, like, hey, I paid for this, and, like, you know, if your parents give you things, that's wonderful. You know, my parents give me a lot of things, and I'm very grateful for it, but I'm one of those people that, like, I just like to work for my own shit, you know what I mean? That's how I like to be. And, yeah. Me and my sister both, we, like, work for our shit. We never had things really handed to us. We've worked for them, and that's nice. I like that my parents taught me that, because I wouldn't want to be super, like, a spoiled little brat, because that's just no fun. And I really, really am very happy with the car, and jealousy just brings you down. It really does. It doesn't hurt anyone but yourself. You're not hurting anyone but yourself. And that's, like, a really important lesson to learn. And learn fast while you're young, because it just causes so much resentment. And, like, you don't want to resent people that you love and people that you care about, like, for no reason. You know what I mean? And they won't understand. And they're not going to apologize for nothing, for things they didn't do wrong. And it's, you know, it's hard, but, like, you just have to see, like, that maybe you don't have all the money and items and all the things that this person has, but you work hard. You know what I mean? You work for your shit, and that's more rewarding than anything else, than getting things handed to you. It really is. And I think that's an important lesson to learn for everyone. Even if you do get things handed to you, you know, buy something with your own money, and it feels right. You know what I mean? And it feels good. And I'm going to keep this car in great condition. I'm going to take good-ass care of this car because it's mine, and I paid for it, and I want it to last me a long time. So that's basically all I have to say about that. I think everyone should just be grateful for the things they have, even if there's not many things that they have. We all have something that we could be grateful for, even though for some people it's harder to find. But I'm grateful for the things I have, and I'm grateful for how hard I work for what I have. And so, yeah, that's really all I wanted to say about that. I hope you took something from this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any advice that you need, or questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll answer them and everything. So thank you very much for watching the video, and I'm hopefully going to show my car in a future video. I like cars, I care about cars, I watch tons of car videos on YouTube, but I don't know if like any of my subscribers care about cars, but I'm just going to show it in one video just to, you know, show it off a little bit because it's a beauty. I'm very happy with it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.